Hello, and welcome back. And I have been away for a while from making YouTube videos, which has, I think, been a good thing for me, myself. But if you've been wondering, where is a new episode? Regardless of what the new episode would have been, like, it's been like a few months and nothing is happening. And yeah, I have been having a lot of stuff in my private life happening, and I also, on top of that, haven't been feeling well. So I decided that I'm going to take care of me and real life, so to speak, which meant that YouTube and video making of any kind really was put aside. Now I feel like I actually have both energy and time and a will to make some more. So here I am, back again. And we are going to do some more Long Dark. And more precisely, episode 3 of Long Dark. But before I do that, one thing that I am really blown away and grateful for is that I was expecting, due to the fact that I knew that I was probably going to be away for a while, I would probably lose a lot of people, both watching and people who watched and subscribed. But it hasn't been much of a change, and subscriber count has actually gone up. So anyone that has watched anything, anyone that has subscribed or stayed subscribed and stayed watching, thank you. It actually has helped me coming back to see that it's interesting to actually come and watch what I do, which is fairly niche and maybe not everyone's piece of the pie. But anyway, enough of that. All I want to say is thank you. So let's go into episode 3, Crossroads Elegy. In the aftermath of events in Milton, an enigmatic stranger rescues Dr. Astrid Greenwood from near death. Facing the blizzards of Pleasant Valley, Astrid must bring all her skills as a doctor to bear on the survivors she encounters. But will she find Mackenzie and get closer to the mystery that's taking them to Perseverance Mills? That's a good question. And here, we actually don't play as Mackenzie, as Will. We play as Astrid. And if I remember correctly, I have had it on capable, which is pretty much the default. And for the story, I would say it's actually quite both good balance for the story to feel good and play good. Yeah, if you want something easier and just want the story and not so much the survival part, just take the green one. I don't see much use of the hard survivor. At that point, you probably should play just a normal free play interloper or something. Anyway, let's get started. The story, I do not remember the naming scheme I've had for these. Let me super quickly, I apologize. Scatterbrain I am. Right, that's the naming scheme I've had for them. Do apologize, it was some time ago since I did anything. And then that. There we go.
There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills.
It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. She fought like hell to try and get him out. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part.
Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish.
Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills? Is there a doctor with you?
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
Don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
And another cutscene, if I remember correctly. Yep. Crows are really intelligent birds. Really intelligent. Quite amazing how much they can... And we probably just scratched the surface of their ingenuity. We wake up. Still a cutscene though.
So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak.
It's very non-descriptive.
Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'm, I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting. Came across you in the snow. Buried. You'd been out there for hours, maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Wow. Well, thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. Damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding me.
Yep.
So, the power's been out for a while?
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like we run this farm on generators for better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor. The TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
Well, it's also are they capable of helping? That's also something to take into consideration.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here?
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
True. Like, if it's way more energy efficient and fuel efficient to close off to a small room and heat that up. And it's a lot easier to keep that warm. It's a lot easier to get the warmth up. So that was probably a really good idea. And yeah, yeah.
You carried me here?
Drag more like, but yeah. You're pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
All I remember is the tunnel. And wolves. Being chased and then wandering. Forever. Like the world had no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The whole town. Milton. It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa, it's okay. You're all right now. Don't get too worked up. You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
Let's see what this leads us.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him? So you left him out there?
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and... worse. I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
But you're worried about him.
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you. I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house.
She is super shady in the way she talks and the things she says. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And still cutscenes. Should be over soon, though. This episode will be a bit longer due to these cutscenes.
Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for, I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere. So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
Right.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid. Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here to Great Bear?
Yeah?
Not your best plan.
Nope.
So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas, yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them? You aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
True.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there, and it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help, but I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
So, is your husband around?
Husband?
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
I didn't mean to...
You should just mind your own business.
But you just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets.
Mm-hmm. And here we go.
This place. Am I really trapped in here?
Look for clues that might tell you more about Molly. Now, exactly. Just remove all of these, mostly because knowledge we pretty much know and should know. You really should know at this point if you're at actually episode 3 of the story of Long Dark. So, yeah. Now. I don't remember exactly. Cooking pot. Not entirely sure. Exactly where I need to go. Oh. Right.
Looks like maybe the barrel exploded.
Yeah. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. Don't remember exactly. I think there we go.
That looks like Molly from a while ago.
Yeah.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Right. I actually do have some sprains and stuff.
Torn from something.
Answer the phone. Where is it? I do not remember where it is. Is it downstairs? Is it up here? I think it's downstairs. Yeah. I'm on my way.
Smarts a bit.
There it is.
Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Wait, who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn. Sounds like they're trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention? Never mind that.
Okay, what can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
But I want to nose around. I want to see what secrets you have. Anyway. Let's don't remember exactly which flower vase it is. Maybe it's nope. Yeah, require the basement key. Is there anything else in here? Nope. It's upstairs, maybe? I do not remember.
Ow!
I have played episode 3, but yeah. The memory of where things are is not there.
Ow!
I think it's this one. Okay. Seemingly not there. Should give me a prompt. Oh, this is the one. Of course. The big, glaring, pinkish vase, of course. That's the one. Yes. Let's take our stuff. Some water and food. Never a bad idea. Some wood. You never know. Flares always a good idea when it comes to wolves. If you didn't know,
What? Holy shit.
if you didn't know that her husband is laying here dead, no, if you didn't know, wolves can be scared off by a lit flare of any kind of flare, normal flare and marine flare, and a lit torch. Can keep them at bay and
I'm gonna need some first aid
scare them away. If you didn't know. Revolver.
Might as well bring this along. For the wolves.
Revolver.
Or worse.
Rifle. Fill you with. Now, the revolver isn't really that good.
I think I
The
can
likelihood
use this.
of it actually being able to take care of a wolf is, the chance of that is fairly low, so can't really bank on that being a thing. Now, do I? Yeah, exactly. I have. Let's do that. Mostly just so we can get rid of that and also get rid of that pain. The screen doesn't make the annoying thing. And I think we will head out.
There are the lines to the barn.
And yes, we need to be vigilant in case we get a wolf. I don't think there is a wolf running around at this point on the story, but there will be later on. I've been playing a lot of Long Dark free play on Interloper, and yeah, you would be freezing at this point in Interloper difficulty. So yeah. The gun is pretty much just to scare wolves off, not to do any damage. It's mostly just to scare them off. And there we go. Put you away. Pick these up. Good find.
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Huh. A flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Right. Now, while that might be a solid plan and idea, I think my plan is to say that this episode is going to be over. But before we do, I shall go up here, go around. If you didn't know, you can actually get up here, and you have to crawl, basically crouch and crawl large parts of this. Some places it's big enough to actually stand up, but others is not, or are not. And sometimes, if you're playing free play and not story mode, stuff might actually be up here. There might actually be stuff up here. But there isn't. So, here we go. Anyway, let's just very quickly go through. I have all the clothes that I can have on me, so we will leave that there. And because I'm getting colder, I shall pause and yeah, leave it there. So that's the beginning. It's there's a lot of cutscenes in the beginning, and this is usually how it is for all of them. For all of the episode part, like the parts of the story for the Long Dark, a lot of them in the beginning have a lot of cutscene, and this is not different in any regard. But anyway, we are getting started. We have landed here in Pleasant Valley, and we don't really know what's happening. Apparently we were rescued by Molly, and Molly is acting weird. and stuff is happening in the surrounding area, and we don't really know much, and we don't know if Mackenzie has been through here. And yeah. So we are going to have to come back and see what is happening in Pleasant Valley and its residents and so on. And the story and which way it's going overall. So, me trying to remember how I do these outros now that I've been away for a long time. But anyway, with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.